Hello everybody. So today I'm going to make another Python video. And I will show you guys how do you make a calculator in Python. And also I am using a Python compiler. I'll put the link in the description to the compiler. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is type def or define. So this will create a function, and then call it calculator, and then put parentheses, and then put, let's just do A, or A, or anything really, but in this case I'm just going to do A. Put a colon at the end, and then we start doing some code. So first, I'm actually going to go down a few lines, like line 5. I'm going to type calculator, and then put parentheses, and then do input, and then put more parentheses. So that'll call our function. So what this does is it's making a function called calculator, and then line 5 is calling calculator, and this A is actually a variable. If you don't know what a variable is, it is something that stores data. So yeah. And so yeah, it calls calculator, and then this input corresponds to A, so it's setting A to your input. So yeah, first thing you want to do is if, and then put quotation marks, and then space. Okay, another thing about this calculator is that it's only in one line. So yeah, it's in one line, so, and it can do two different, I guess you could call types. Well, not different types, but you know. So say, I'm just gonna go to this line. So say you type 3 times 3. You can either do with no spaces or with spaces. So yeah, it works with either. So if, quotation mark, if a space is in a colon, then we're going to do this. If plus or first, we actually need to do this. Let's make a new, we call new list, and let's set it to a dot split, and then parentheses. So this is important. It'll make a new variable called new list, and it's going to set it to a dot split, and it's also a list. So yeah, so it's setting new list to a dot split, and then that's at the space. So right now we're working on if there is a space. So if plus in a colon, okay, this is where things get a little complex. So print, then type int or integer, new list, index 0, which you put square brackets to show index, and then plus integer, new list, and then index 2, because index 1 is just a space, so we just do that. So yeah, so this is a little complicated, but I'll go over. So it's printing out integer or a number value of our variable new list, which is actually more of a list, index 0. So it's integer new list z and then index 0. So say I type in a or 2 plus 2. So that then splits it at the spaces. Then we get 2 in index 0 plus in index 1 and 2 in index 2. So it's taking this not as a string, as an integer. Then it's making it, so it's making new list index 0 a number, and then it's adding it to number form or integer new list index 2. So that's what that does. The next thing is if minus is in a colon, then we're just going to do the same thing as up there, but with instead of a plus, it'll be minus, since we're subtracting index 2. In this calculator, we'll be able to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, maybe to power of. I'm going to add a few things. But for multiplication, I'll make it for 2 cases. If it's a star or shift 8 or X. So if star is in A, and then we're going to go here, or X is in A, and then colon, print integer new list index 0 multiplied by integer new list 2. So yeah, this checks if it's a star or an X, and then it multiplies it. So yeah, and then for the last one, you probably guessed already, if slash in a colon, then print integer new list index 0 divided by integer new list and then 2. So yeah. So far, if I click 1, pulling this window up, then let's say I do 3 times 3, 9, and that is correct. So yeah, it should work so far with this, but there has to be a space. But there's a few more things I would like to do. The next thing is to the power of. So to the power of, we can do like 2 stars or something, because if that's an A, it's going to print the multiply and to the power of. So we have to use any of the keys on the keyboard. You could use this, 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 this. But for now, I'm just going to use like maybe backwards, or how about L? Or for the power of, I'm just going to do a capital P, or just P. So if P is in a colon, then yeah, print integer new list index 0, and then you have to put 2 stars because that is the command in Python for to the power of, then new list index 2. So yeah. And I think I see a problem here. Yep. Yes, I did typo. Next, I wanted to do the division where it doesn't show the point, well, it shows the, like just the answer and then the remainder. So for that case, I'm just going to do I'm just going to do D, if D in A colon, print, so this is going to be bigger than the other one, so print new list index 0, and then this time put 2 slashes for integer division, so it doesn't show the points, and then integer new list index 2. But that's not it. You need to put another print for integer, so kind of same as every time, index 0, but this time we put a percent or modulo. If you don't know what modulo is, it's the remainder of a division problem. So if we print the answer without points in the remainder, then, well, you know, you get that. So new list, then 2. You can't do like all equal something, but it, unless there's someone, I think there's a way to do that, but for now we'll just stick with this. So then, the next time, we want to break out of this if statement. Actually, I'm going to add a few things here. I'm actually going to put L at the end for elifs. For that's going to make something I'm going to make a bit easier. Oh my god, what happened? So yeah, we want to go back in that loop. And I'm actually going to put... yeah. And then at the end, I'm going to put else, colon, print, let's just say, I don't know that command, and then question mark. So yeah, and then it's printing, well, I don't know that command. So yeah. So yeah, it's printing I don't know that command. So what elifs is you start with an if, and then it kind of carries on. So else if, and then if that's not true, it'll carry on down here. And then if it, for some reason, all of them isn't true, it'll get to, well, when it is true, it cuts off there and just turns into an if. If not, it's just turning into an else and carrying it on to the next one. But then, after, if none of these are true, then it just else when I don't know that command because, well, program doesn't know that command. Next, we're just going to do this if it's not in A. So this requires a little more code in between. So if plus is in A colon, just the same as before, but here's where things get a little more complicated. So I actually want to do new list is equal to A dot split and put quotation marks and then plus. So this will actually make it, instead of just splitting it at the spaces, this time it'll split it at the plus. So if you have 3 space plus 3, then it's going to split it at the plus. Why we just didn't put anything here? Well, is because if you don't put anything, it just splits at the space. And then if we go here, then same as before. Print. Okay, this time it's actually a bit different though. Integer, new list, index 0, plus integer, new list, 1. So we have to do 1 this time because there are actually only 2 items in it. Because when you split at the plus, it's also getting rid of the plus. So, which means we have to do that. Then for if, let's scroll down. Okay, I should probably, oh no, okay, that's bad. I'm just going to do this so it's easier to see. So if minus is in a colon, new list is equal to a dot split, and then at the minus. So yeah. I'm actually going to do something to speed this up. I'm just going to take this, nothing too fancy here, and then I'm going to copy it and then paste it. So if you know how to copy, first select it, and then click Control C. Don't click anything yet, and go here, go to the next line, then Control V to paste. But this time you don't want it to add, you want it to subtract. Good, so yeah, that should make things a bit faster. So if, okay, for multiplication we can't actually use an OR statement, so yeah, if star is in a colon, and it's because of this. Because either way, it has to split at 1, and it's just gonna do weird stuff if you don't do this. If you just put an O. Now a dot split, and then this time at the star, and then Control V, and then put a star, and then if slash or divide is in a colon, new list is equal to a dot split. Actually, can't do that yet. I actually have to make an X one. Split at the X. At the end, I'll go through everything that's happening, in case you aren't following. So if slash is in a colon, new list is equal to a dot split, and then slash, and then Control V, and then put a slash here. Yeah. But we're not done yet. Remember, we have to do to the power of, and then the second type of division, so yeah. So if, I'm pretty sure we made it P, is in a colon, new list is equal to a dot split at the P, and then I'm going to print that. This time I'm going to put 2 stars because that's the command. So if, then the next one, I think we did D, I'm pretty sure, is in a colon, new list is equal to a dot split, and then this time at the D, and then the next one, we're going to paste it, and then we're going to do integer division, and then again, but this time modulo, and it is done. Another final touch I want to do is I kind of want to put a forever loop at the end. So if we put a while true, so that's pretty much how you make a forever loop. So yeah. So yeah. Let me show you how you use it. So I'm just gonna bring this window up. So 3 times 3, 9. Let's see if it works with spaces and with next. Correct. Let's do some to the power of. How about 5 Now 5 to the power of 4 should give us 625. Yep. Let's see if division works. 50 divided by 34 is that. But if you want to do 50 divided by 34, oh my god. Okay, I don't know what that is. Anyways, 50 D, then 34. So yeah, it prints that in the remainder. The last, back to the power of, I did to the power of, we didn't do plus. Plus, okay, I'm not gonna do that. 3 plus 3. Let's see if that actually was that. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. So yeah, that is how you make calculate on Python. But I'm not done yet. That's only how you make this type of calculator. I'm actually going to save this so I can get to upload. Oh my god. Okay, I don't look at my files, please. Okay. I'm just gonna pause the video and save it to your computer. Click this upload or file thing and then put it where you want, okay? I'm gonna pause the video and when come back it'll be saved, okay? Okay. Once you save that, open up a new terminal and make a new project. So this one is a bit simpler, I guess you could say. It's not as complex as the other one. This one, it's not in one line, you have to type in multiple lines. This is a great tool to use if you want to do commands like for quick addition or subtraction. So yeah, so this one is better for for coding with. So yeah, I will just show you how to make it. First, just do def again, then calculator. But this time we can't do calculator because we already saved it, which means it's kind of already here. So we actually have to do like calculator underscore or period or comma, but I'll do an underscore because I don't think the other ones really work well. And then put parentheses. For this, we're going to need a few variables. So A, B, maybe, by C, and yeah, that should be it. And then colon. So this one is a bit harder, so yeah. Time to type in some numbers. So calculator underscore, then put your parentheses 0, 0, 0, 0. May as well. And then put a while true. Put another enter. To keep things organized. You can find your own one. Okay, done. So yeah, here. So yeah. Now actually this would be a lot easier if you just, this would be a lot smaller if you just do this. You could put this here, like number 1 colon, and then number 2 colon, and then input, and then actually I put an extra thing here, and then input, and then let's say maybe command colon. So yeah, that is a long line of code, but yeah, this will really make things easy. When I see it will, I mean it will. Probably if C, no, we probably need parentheses, C is equal to string plus. But we have a problem here. Can you see? You need 2 equals, unless it does, I forgot what it does, but it does, 2 equals is the equal command, and that's what we want. Then all we have to do is this. Print A plus B. That's simple. And we do that for the rest. But this time we have to do elif. So elif C is equal to string minus. Okay, there's another thing that we actually have to make this bigger. I just realized. Put int. More parentheses. Everybody loves parentheses in Python, apparently. I've also forgotten the parentheses over there. Do we need another one? No, we don't. Okay, too many. Integer, and then another. Yeah, now it's better. Actually, this can't be an integer. I just realized. It has to be a string. Okay, yeah, done. So we're done with that. So elif, that's in blah, blah. So print A minus B. And then elif C is equal to that. You could probably do no. And then C is equal to, I just realized you have to make this a string. And so we're going to get some malfunctions. Print A multiplied by B, and then elif C is equal to slash colon print A divided by B, and then even more elifs apparently. And elif C is equal to P, I think was the power of, and then colon print A, and then 2 stars, and then B, and then elif C is equal to string D, I think. Print, so print A integer division B, and then also print A modulo B, and then just put an else in case none of that is true, colon, print I don't know that command. Okay, first arrow found. Put a colon. Um, okay, now, okay, I forgot another point to see. Now you can click one. Okay, so yeah, this is how this one works. Say 9, 9, and then how about we do multiply to give us 81. And then it just keeps looping over and over again. And I also see a problem. This should be a colon. Okay, I got it. Oh my god. Okay. What was I doing again? Oh, wait. Colon. Then, yeah, just play around. Okay, I crashed my computer. Probably. Again. Or is it just broken? 3, P. Yeah, okay. It's not broken, it's just, yeah. And another thing you can do, you can actually go to this. Oh my god. Okay. You can actually just make this like this. For this, I'm just going to do 2 slashes, may as well. So yeah. Play around with some numbers, do your homework on this. So yeah. Save this to your computer. Yeah. I'll put the link to this in the description. And for now, yeah. Bye.